Hi guys! Welcome sa Sipnayan. In this video ay tutuloy natin yung series natin on calculus. No? And kung sinusundan nyo itong series natin na pinag-aaralan natin ay about finding the derivative of a function using the definition of derivative. No? So yung definition ng derivative, the slope of f at x, no? Denoted by f prime of x. Ito yung ating expression, the limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. Now, kung medyo hating gabi yung ano nyo dito, yung tingin nyo, panoorin nyo yung Calculus 2.00 tsaka Calculus 2.01 kasi paniliwanag ko ito. Very clear yung meaning nito doon sa mga videos na yon. So, I suggest na panoorin nyo ng sunod-sunod, no, para maintindihan nyo lalo. No? So, here we have a function t of x equals 3x squared minus 4x plus 5. At gusto natin kunin yung derivative using the definition. No? So this is t of x. Okay, so using the definition, yung formula na kanina sa taas, siyempre papalitan din natin yung f ng t. No? Depende sa pangalan ng function. No? Here, the name of the function is t. So yung formula natin will become t prime of x is equal to the limit as h approaches 0 of t of x plus h minus t of x over h. So, pinalitan lang natin yung f doon sa taas ng t. And kukunin natin yung t of x plus h, no? T of x plus h para ma-substitute natin later dito. Ano ba ginagawa natin pag t of 3? O t of 2, kunwari. Diba? 3 times 2 quantity squared minus 4 times 2. So, yung 2 dito, sinasubstitute natin lahat ng x dito, di ba? Pag negative 1, lahat ng x dito papalitan natin ng negative 1. Di ba? Kaya ganun mag-evaluate ng function. So, dito, ang nasa loob ay x plus h, ibig sabihin lahat ng x dito, papalitan natin ng x plus h. So, this means that meron tayong 3, yung x papalitan natin ng x plus h, and then meron tayong squared, and then minus 4, yung x papalitan natin ng x plus h, and then we have a plus 5. Okay. And then yung t of x, ito nakuha na natin to, tapos yung t of x, we have t of x is equal to 3x squared minus 4x plus 5. No? So, meron na tayo nito, Pwede na natin gamitin yung formula. So, we have t prime of x is equal to, mahirap mag-draw ng straight line. No? So, ano yung t of x plus h natin? Di ba ito yun? So, pwede na natin ilagay ng diretso yan. 3 times x plus h quantity squared minus 4 times x plus h plus 5. And then, ito na yun, di ba? Minus t of x. Ang t of x natin ito, di ba? So, pwede na rin natin ilagay. 3x squared minus 4x plus 5. Pero dapat naka-parenthesis yan kasi we are subtracting the entire expression, no? Kasi magbabago ng signs yan later. I hope familiar kayo dyan, no? Kasi kung hindi kayo familiar sa mga ganyang bagay, mahirapan kayo sa calculus, no? Ang problema natin sa calculus ay usually hindi calculus kundi yung algebra. Nakalimutan natin yung limit, no? So, t prime of x, dapat may limit yan. Limit as h approaches 0. No? Mali yun pag walang limit. Okay, so over h, and then we simplify. We expand and then we distribute. So this is equal to the limit as h approaches 0 of, this is squaring a binomial. No? So 3, so nakikita nyo, actually pag na-set up nyo na ng ganito, puro algebra na yan. So kailangan very strong yung algebra nyo. No? 3 times x squared plus 2hx plus h squared. This is squaring a binomial. And then minus 4x minus 4h. Ayan, nagbabago yung sign. So, dapat alam nyo na yan. Plus 5. And then ito, yung nagbabago rin na sign na isa. Pag may parenthesis, nagbabago yung sign. And then, ito rin, magbabago rin yan. Maging 3x squared plus 4x minus 5. So, yung positive, yung plus 3x dito, o yung 3x dito naging minus 3x, yung minus 4x naging plus 4x, yung plus 5 naging minus 5. No? So, balikan nyo yan sa algebra nyo kung hindi nyo naintindihan kasi. Hindi ko yan mapapaliwanag dito, masyado tayo magtatagal. Okay? So, this is equal to the limit as h approaches 0 of, i-distribute natin yan no? By distributive property. We have 3x squared plus 3 times 2 is 6, hx plus 3h squared. Ganun pa rin, minus 4x minus 4h plus 5. And then we have minus, we have a 3x squared plus 4x minus 5 all over h. Pwede ma tayong magtanggal dito. Meron yan, no? So yung 3x squared here, 3x squared minus 3x squared is 0. Ano pa? Minus 4x tsaka plus 4x, that's 0 also. And yung plus 5 tsaka minus 5, that's also 0. So we are left with 6hx plus 3h squared and then minus 4h. No? So nakita nyo, puro algebra yan. Kung hindi nyo alam yung algebra nyo, ay magkakaproblema kayo sa calculus. So you have to review your algebra, factoring, squaring a binomial, operations on polynomials, diba? So gawin na nating blue lahat. Kasi wala na naman tayong tanggalan naman natin lahat itong kulay na to. So 6hx plus 3h squared minus 4h all over h. And meron tayong h dito, meron tayong h. Ibig sabihin pwede tayo mag-factor out, no? Can factor out h. So again, this is factoring. Still algebra. So we have h times quantity. Tanggal yung h dito, so 6x na lang natitira, plus 3h squared. Finactor out mo yung isa, mayroon pa isang h na matitira. So 3h, and then minus 4, yung h finactor out mo. Yan. So, ibig sabihin yan, to check. Pag dinistribute mo yan, dapat babalik siya dito, sa taas. So that's one way to check. And then we have over h. So, meron kang h sa taas, meron kang h sa baba, pwede tayo mag-cancel. Which means that we have the limit this is the limit as h approaches 0 of 6x plus 3h minus 4, which is equal to, pag may h approaches 0 ka, ibig sabihin, para matanggal mo to, lahat ng h dito, palitan mo ng 0, no? So, magiging 6x, mawawala na to, magiging 6x plus 3 times 0 minus 4. So, this is equal to 6x minus 4. This is t prime of x, meaning this is the slope, no? Slope of the function at x. Slope of t at x. Okay. So, paliwanag ko na, di ba, kung bakit ang slope ay merong x, di ba, sa previous videos. So, t prime of x, this is the slope of t at x, is equal to 6x minus 4. So, yun ang dito natin. Okay, so, graphically, Ano yung graphically? Palitan natin to. Meron na akong na-type kanina. No? So this is 3x squared. Ano yung ating function? Minus 4x. Minus 4x and then plus 5. Is it plus 5? So yun yung ating function. At yung slope, no, ng tangent line. Actually, we're getting the slope of the function at a particular point, no. So, syempre nag-iiba yung slope niyan. Depende kung saan siya. So, at this point, for example, at x equals 1, no, x equals 1, ito yung ating x-axis. At x equals 1, yung coordinate nito, yung a. The slope is 2, no? So, okay. Tapos nandito, 0 yung slope niya. Kung anong value ng x. Mahirap i-estimate, no? But, the meaning of 2x minus 1, or not 2x minus 1, but 6x minus 4, ay ito yung kanyang slope. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya constant, no? Sabi natin sa previous video. Depende kung saan siya. For example, at x. At x equals 1, ano yung slope niya? At x equals 1, so, ibig sabihin yan, 3t prime of 1 yan, which is 6 times 1 minus 4. t prime of 1. 6 minus 4 is 2. So, ang ibig sabihin yan, at x equals 2, ang slope niya ay 2. Sorry, at x equals 1, at x equals 1, at x equals 1, the slope is equal to 2. So, tama ba? Doon yung ating, at x equals 1, yung x equals 1, ang slope niya ay 2. No? Yun ang ibig sabihin niyan. Siyempre, at x is equal to other values, iba naman yung slope. So, para makuha mo yung slope, para mo makompute, you just have to substitute. At x equals 0, ibig sabihin na slope at 0, so negative 4. So, at x equals 0. Paano yan? Nagawin natin. At x equals 0, dapat nandito yung point natin, no? So, dapat negative 4 yung slope niya. Diba? Tama? Okay, so, yun yung ibig sabihin ng slope of a line, of a tangent line at a point, which is the meaning of derivative. Okay, so marami pa tayong examples. Siguro we will have 2 more examples. And as you can see, puro algebra yan. Dapat alam niyo yung algebra niyo para makasurvive kayo sa calculus. Maraming salamat. I'll see you in the next tutorial.